Okay, let us try the exercises. And remember the three types, the three components: adat, istisna, mustasna, mustasna minhu, and the three hukum. Either it is mansub, compulsory, or you have the option to make it mansub, or it depends, or it follow the mustasna minhu. And the third hukum, it is it depends on its position in the sentence. Okay, so these are the three hukum of mustasna bi illa. At-tadrib al-awwal. Now let us look at the tadrib, at-tadribat. At-tadrib al-awwal, haddid al-mustasna minhu wa adat al-istisna wal mustasna. Haddid, okay, please determine which one, where is the mustasna minhu, where is the adat istisna, and where is the mustasna, the three components. Wifqa al-jadwal al-ati, according to the, or using the following table, the following jadwal. Now, so here we have the jumla and we have this adatul istisna. Let us look at number one. Al-jumlatul ula, ja al-awladu illa waladan. Ja al-awlad illa waladan. Okay. Yes, what is the meaning of the whole sentence? Ja al-awladu illa waladan. Yes.
The parents came except for one parent.
Okay. The parents came. Okay. First, this is not a parent. This is the children. Walad is children. If you want to say the father, the word is walid. You have the alif, then this is walid. This is father. But when it is walad, it is the child.
Okay.
Okay. So the meaning is the children.
The children came except for one child.
Except for one child. So all came except for one. So one did not come. Now, so that is the meaning. Okay. So do you have adatul istisna? This is the adatul istisna. Adatul istisna is easy. It is always illa. But where is the mustasna? Do you see any mustasna?
Waladan.
Waladan. Waladan is the mustasna. Yes. Walad is the mustasna. So walad is the mustasna. And where is the mustasna minhu? Is there any istasna minhu?
Al-awlad.
Al-awlad. Yes. And how do you know this is the mustasna minhu? You look at the word walad. This is excluded from whom? From which group? Or this is excluded from awlad. So therefore, the mustasna minhu is mansub, is available. So in this jumlah, for this jumlah, what is the hukum for the word walad? Is it first hukum, wajib, mansub? Second hukum, you have the options, either mansub or you follow the mustasna minhu, or the third hukum, depending on the position. Which one?
Number one.
This is hukum number one. Okay, what about the others? So please try. Okay. So this is the first hukum number one. It is always mansub. That is why you read waladan. Al-jumlatu thaniyah. Zurna al-muduna as-siyahiyya illa madinatan. Zurna. Okay, what is the word? Zurna.
Visited.
Visited. Yes, correct. But who visited?
We.
We, yes, sahih, Afizul. So we visited. Zurna al-mudun. We visited cities. Yes, cities, mudun, jamak Madinah. Siyahiyah. This is from the word siyaha. Okay, anyone knows the meaning of siyaha?
Touristic.
Siyaha is tourism, siyaha. So this is the touristic cities. City of tourists, mudun siyahiyah, illa madinatan, except for one city. I did not visit one city. I visited all those cities except for one city. Zurna al-muduna siyahiyah. Okay, so this is also the first hukum, because you have illa, you have mustasna minhu. Which one is mustasna minhu? of course, it is always after the word illa. Sorry, not mustasna minhu. Mustasna.
Yeah.
Madinah is the mustasna. Yes.
Mhm.
Madinah is mustasna. And do you have mustasna minhu?
Muduna.
Mudun. Okay. Is it mudun or is it siyahiyah?
Mudu.
Mudun.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Mudun. Yes, correct, Arfika. So, mustasna minhu here is the word mudun and not siyahiyah. Why? Because this Madinah is excluded from the word mudun. Siyahiyah is just an adjective to the word mudun. So this has nothing to do with istisna or mustasna minhu. Okay, even if you remove this, it does not affect the sentence. Okay, you still have the mustasna minhu. Yes, correct. So mudun is the mustasna minhu. You have the three components and the sentence is musbat. So the hukum is always mansub. That is why Madinatan. You cannot read other than Madinatan. Okay, good. Now, number 3. Ma qara'a Muhammadun illa qasidatan. Ma qara'a Muhammad illa qasidatan. Okay. Nah, ma makna al-jumlah? Okay. What about Muhammad? Muhammad?
Muhammad only read a poem.
That is, yes, that is correct. That is the meaning of the whole sentence. You see? Now you don't have to translate ma and illa. Okay? But of course, if you were to translate this literally, we will say Muhammad did not read except one poem. Okay, so he did not read except one poem, but you can also say he only read one poem. How do you get this? That only word, only is conveyed using this ma and illa. That is actually the one to say ma and illa. Just like when we say la ilaha illallah. Okay, you have la and you have illa. If you translate the sentence literally, you say there is no God but Allah. But you can also say the God is only Allah. Allah is the only God. That is also another meaning of the sentence. Yes. So now, what is the adat? Adat is always illa. Where is the mustasna? Mustasna is after the word illa.
Qasida.
Qasida, yes. Where is the mustasna minhu? Do you have mustasna minhu in the jumlah?
No, we don't have.
No, you don't have mustasna minhu. Okay, let us check. Is this correct or not? Okay. We want to exclude the word qasida. From which group do you exclude qasida? Do you exclude qasida from Muhammad? No, right? They are not. Fizal?
No.
No, because they are not of the same type, right? Qasida is not is not from the group of Muhammad. Therefore, there is no mustasna minhu in this jumlah. So if this, if you have this exercise or this question in the exam, so for mustasna minhu, there's no mustasna minhu. Okay, so you just dash. There's no mustasna minhu. No mustasna minhu. You just write ada tulis istisna and also mustasna. All right. Okay. So that is for number 3. So since there is no mustasna minhu and the jumlah is manfiya, what is the hukum of this word qasida? Is it always mansub, wajib mansub, or do you have option, or the word is it depends on its position? Which one? The first, the second, or the third hukum? The jumlah is manfiya, and then there is no mustasna minhu. What is the hukum?
It depends on its position.
It depends on its position. Yes, correct. So what is its position? What is its position so that we can justify qasidatan?
Maf'ulun bih.
Maf'ulun bih. Yes, let's check. Okay, first, as we have done, how do you know the position of the word? You remove the word ma and also the word illa, and then we read the sentence. Qara'a Muhammadun. Muhammad read. What did he read? Read qasidatan. Yes, so this is the maf'ulun bih. So maf'ulun bih, it is always mansub. So that is why we read it with a fathah. Mansub. With a fathah. Ma qara'a Muhammadun illa qasidatan. So qasidatan here is mansub not because of illa, but it is mansub because it is maf'ulun bihi. Naam. Okay, that is number 3. We do number 4. Rakam 4, ma'adat. Again, you have manfi, you have nafi. Ma'adatil muhandisatu, ma'adat al muhandisat. But of course, whenever you have this sukun and you have alif lam, you can read this with a kasrah. So that is why I read ma'adatil muhandisat, because we don't read ma'adat al muhandisat. You don't read this al in the middle of a sentence. We don't read al. Okay, we join with the previous words. Ma'adatil muhandisatu illa muhandisatun. So all the muhandisat, the engineers, female engineers, ma'adat. Okay, what is ma mana ada? Ada ya'udu.
Return.
Return, yes, sahih Afizul. Ada bimana return. So here they want to say ma'adat. Those engineers, they did not return, except for one engineer. Only one return. Okay, only one engineers among those. Only one have written ma'adat illa muhandisa. Okay, so you have adatul istisna, you have mustasna minhu. Sorry, mustasna. This is the mustasna. Do you have mustasna minhu?
Yes.
Which word?
Muhandisatu.
Muhandisatun. So here you have mustasna minhu. So since it is mustasna minhu is available and it is manfi, which hukum? 1, 2, 3. Wajib nasab, or it is either nasab or follow the word muhandisat, or it depends on
Follow
its
the word.
position. It follows the
word.
it follows the word. Is it necessary to follow the word?
No.
No, you have two options, right?
Yeah.
You have two options. Yeah. So what is the first option? In this case, what is the first option? Mansub. Yes, the first option is mansub. So if you want to read it with mansub, how do you read the word? Illa muhandisa.
Tan.
Muhandis.
Yes, ma'adatil muhandisatu illa muhandisatan. So here you can also say muhandisa tan. Why? Because it is jawaz. Jawaz it is either possible. It is either mansub, or if you do not want to make it mansub, you want to follow the word muhandisat. So let us check the word muhandisat. This is the fi'il. This is the fa'il. So fa'il is marfu. Marfu. So that is why for this jumlah, they read it with marfu as well. Illa muhandisatun. So both are correct. Both are equally correct. Muhandisatun or muhandisatan. Okay. So that is for the jumlah number 4. Sahih. Number 5. Lam yahdur an-nadwata illa sa'idun. Lam yahdurin nadwata illa sa'idun. Now we have this word lam. Lam. Lam, this is one of the nafi words. Other than ma, we have la, we have laisa, we have lam. So now they use the word lam. Lam yahdur. They don't say ma anymore, because ma is used for fi'il madi. Ma ada, ma qara'a. But now they want to use fi'il mudari. So they use the word lam instead. Lam yahdur an-nadwata. Did not attend. But even though it is fi'il mudari, whenever you have lam, when we translate, you use fi'il madi. You use past tense. That is why I said did not attend. He did not attend. Did not attend the nadwa. Nadwa is like a symposium. You can call it nadwa. Did not attend the symposium except for Said. So which means that only Said attended the symposium. Only Said attended. Naam. Okay, so that is the meaning of the jumlah. Adatul istisna illa, mustasna Said. Okay, adat and mustasna is easy. But what about mustasna minhu? Do you have mustasna minhu? If yes, where is the word? Yes. Any
No.
mustasna minhu? No. No mustasna minhu? Okay, let us check. No mustasna minhu. Said, you want to exclude Said from... Yes, there is nobody here. Okay, you can exclude Said from Nadwa, because Nadwa is something else. Right? Symposium. Said is the person. You want to exclude this from the group of people which they do not mention here. So in this case, you don't have any mustasna minhu. So again, for this case, no mustasna minhu. Now you only have illa, and mustasna. So this is where you have to use the third hukum. And what is the third hukum again? Depends on the location of the word. Depends on the position. Okay, the hukum, it depends on the position. So how do you know the position of the words? Remove the word lam and the word illa. So now we have this jumlah yahdur an-nadwata sa'idun. Okay, or yahdur an-nadwata sa'id. Okay, so what is the word sa'id here? Sa'id, the name, his name is Sa'id. So what is this? Is this fa'il or is this maf'ul bih? Fa'il. Okay, fa'il. Is this fa'il? Okay, let us see. If you say this is fa'il, normally where is the position of fa'il? In our normal sentence, the fa'il is normally positioned after
Fi'il.
the fi'il, immediately after fi'il, correct? So that is our typical sentence is you have a fi'il immediately followed by a fa'il. But that is you can have actually fa'il, you can put it in the end of the sentence as well. So not necessarily you put the fa'il immediately after the fi'il. As long as it is after the fi'il, it's fine. You can put it immediately after fi'il, you can put it in the end of the jumlah. That is fine, no problem. But what is important is how do you read the word? That will determine the meaning. So this is one of the example where they put the verb, they use the verb yahdur, and then the sa'id should be here. But then they don't put it here, they put it in the end of the sentence. But it doesn't matter whether it is immediately after the fi'il or not, it doesn't matter. What is important is the hukum. What is the hukum of a fa'il? Fa'il is always
Marfu.
marfu. So since it is marfu, you have to end it with a dhamma. So as long as you read yahdur an-nadwata sa'idun, we know sa'id is the fa'il. And what did he attend? What is the maf'ulun bih? The maf'ulun bih is the word nadwa. This is the maf'ulun bih. You see that you look at the position of the maf'ulun bih, it is normally it is after the fi'il. But again, you can have it anywhere in the sentence as long as the meaning is correct and the hukum, the alama is also correct. So your sentence should be okay. Lam yahdurin nadwata illa sa'idun. So why do we read sa'idun, not sa'idan? Because the position of the word sa'id in this jumlah is the fa'il. Okay, so that is the hukum for the jumlah, for jumlah rakam khamsa. Now, any questions? Okay. Now we come to the application of mustasna in the sentence. Okay. So farag, complete the blank. Fill in the farag. Fill in the blank. Fi ma ya'ti, the following of what follows. Bil kalimatil munasiba, with a suitable word. Any words as long as the meaning is correct. But we want to see the ending of that word. Do you end it with a fatha or dhamma or kasra? Let us do this. Okay, number one. Raja'al mujahiduna. All the mujahidun, they have returned. The mujahidun, the fighters, those who went to jihad, they have returned. Except? Okay, yes. What do you want to say here? Everybody has returned except for?
Mujahidan.
Mujahidan, except for one mujahid. Except for one mujahid. Okay, so first we put the word mujahid. Mujahid, we look at the meaning. Is that correct? Yes. Mujahid is one of those mujahidun. Yes. And how do you read the word mujahidan? Why do you say mujahidan? Because this jumlah is musbat, first group. So when it is first group, it is always mansub. So we say mujahidan. So whenever you have one word that ends with a tanwin and fathah, you support the letter with alif. Mujahidan. Okay, that is one answer. Let's say you want to write a name, the person's name. Ma'adal mujahiduna illa this guy. Let's say we say Muhammad. You want to say only Muhammad did not return. Illa
Muhammadan.
Muhammadan. Good. Yes. Illa Muhammadan. Naam. Okay. So that is the first jumlah. Sahih. Al-an na'ti ila al-jumlatu thaniyah. Al-jumlatu thaniyah ma najaha, did not succeed. Ma najaha illa. Ma najaha illa. Did not succeed. They did not mention anybody. They just say illa except. Only this guy has succeeded. So who is this guy? Lucky guy who has succeeded. Or lucky person. Ma najaha illa. One student, let's say. Yes, Madia.
Talibun.
Talib. Okay. You just write the word talib. Ma najaha illa talib. You want to say only one student has succeeded. The rest, they failed. Ma najaha illa talib. Okay, that is number one. How do you read the word again? Talibun, taliban?
Talibun.
Okay, let us see whether is this correct or not. Talibun. Okay, why do we read talibun, not Taliban? This belongs, yes.
Belongs to hukum number 3.
Yes, this is the hukum number 3. Yes, this belongs to the group number 3 because it is manfi, right? You have ma, and then is the sentence complete? You have maf'ul mustasna minhu?
No.
No, right? You don't have mustasna minhu. Therefore, this is group number 3. Yes. So in group number 3, depends on the location. So what is the location of this word? What is the position of this word in the jumlah? Remove illa, remove ma. Najaha talib. This is the fa'il.
Fa'il.
Naam, sahih. Okay, yes, Madya. Najaha talibun. Ma najaha illa talibun. Yes, good. That is the second word, second answer. Al-jumlatu thalitha. Ma ta'akhara. Did not late. Was not late. Ta'akhara, late. Late, so in the verb form. Musharikun, participants. Participants, illa. So the participants were not late. Ma, you have ma. So this is again to deny. They were not late except for only when this guy came late. Only one participant.
Musyarikan.
Musyarikan. Okay, musyarikan. Let us. Yeah, the word is correct. Musyarik. So musyarik is one participant. But now we want to see how do you read this word? Musyarikan. Okay, musyarikan. This belongs to which group? Ma. So whenever you have ma, it is either group 2 or group 3.
Group 2.
Group 2. Why group 2? Why not group 3? Because you have the mustasna minhu.
Yes.
Okay, this word, yes. So musyarikan, yes. Mustasna minhu is mentioned. So this is group 2 where you can have either mansub, musyarikan, or you can, the other option, which what is the other option? You can follow the musyarikun, mustasna minhu. Yes, if this is mansub, this is the first option. What if you want to use the second option? You follow this musyarikun. Then you have to look at this word musyarikun in the sentence. What is this? This is the verb fi'il. This is the fa'il. Right? So the participants, they were not late. This is the fa'il. Fa'il, but this is jama. Since this is jama, you don't see any dhamma. Since this is jama muzakkar, fa'il is marfu with this letter waw. Instead of musyarikin, we use the waw version of the word musyarikun. But what is important is, what is the hukum? The hukum is marfu. So since this is marfu, how do you make musyarik a marfu word? Do you need to have waw nun as well?
No.
No. Okay, no. Yes. You don't need to change to waw nun, because if you change to waw nun, then the meaning will be many participants, right? We want one. So you don't change to waw nun. Okay, that is number one. Okay, so we retain the kaf. Don't add waw nun. But how do you read the kaf? Is it musyari? Yes. What do you think? This
Musyarikun.
musyari?
Musyarikun.
Musyarikun. Correct?
Yes.
Okay, yes, sahih, correct, musyarikun. Yes, but if you look at this word musyarikun, here it ends with a dhamma, but here you don't see any dhamma. When we say it follows the mustasna minhu, it does not follow the sign. It follows the hukum. What is the hukum? The hukum is marfu. So marfu for this word is using this waw. But marfu for this word, this is using the dhamma. Okay. So hukum must be similar. In terms of the sign, they can be different. Okay. Because different word will use different signs. Okay. So this is the correct word. Either musyarikan or musярikun. Yes. Good. Number 4. Wasal al-hujjaju. The pilgrims, they have arrived. The pilgrims arrived except one guy. One guy did not arrive. One guy stuck at somewhere. Okay, what is the singular word for hujjaj? Anyone remembers? One hujjaj. The word is
Hajjan.
hajjun. Yes, Jim. Hajj. Okay, so that is the word hajjun. But how do you read? Hajjun or hajjan? Hajjan. Okay, Madia said just now hajjan. Okay. Yes, let us check. Let us check. The answer is correct. Wasal al-hujjaju illa hajjan. I mean, the meaning is correct, but we want to check whether this is also correct. So, they check, oh, this is musbat, no ma. So, when there is no ma, it belongs to group number 1. Group number 2, you must have ma, Rafika.
First group.
First group, oh, sorry, I heard it you wrong. Okay, yes, this is the first group. Yes, correct. So first group, this is always mansub. Yes, correct. So it is always hajjan. So you don't have any other option. Okay, good. That is number 1. That is number 4. And finally, number 5. Last jumlah. Uhibbul fawakih illa. This is similar to our examples, right? Uhibbu. Uhibbul fawakih. I love fruits, except. This one I don't love it. Okay, what is the fruit that you do not like? Burtukal. Okay, Afizul said he doesn't like burtukal. Burtukal. Okay, how do you read the word burtukal? Is it burtukalun, burtukalan, burtukalin? Of course, yes? Burtukalan. Burtukalan. Okay, good. Burtukalan. Of course, when you speak, when you hear your Arab friends speak, they will never say this burtukalan. Sometimes they don't even remember the grammar. Sometimes they even do not know the grammar. So when we speak, sometimes you can just skip the ending. As long as you can convey the meaning, that's fine. Okay. But when we talk about writing, when we talk about reading, then yes, we need to be careful with all these signs because they can change the meaning. Okay. Uhibbul fawakih illa burtukalan. So I love fruit except for this burtukal. Except for orange. Orange, I don't like it. Yes, fahaza, this belongs to group 1. Therefore, this must be mansub. Okay, good. Yes.